Sometimes the universe works silently behind the scenes, pushing our deepest desires into motion. Other times the signs are so subtle we barely notice them. But then there are moments powerful, unmistakable, when you feel something shifting, as if reality itself is about to change. Have you ever stopped to wonder what that feeling really means? Manifestation may seem calm on the outside, but underneath an unseen force is already reshaping your world to match the future you're calling in. That's why so many ask, how can I tell if I'm truly on the right path? Are there real visible signs that the universe is already responding? The answer is yes, and today we're revealing 4 of them. These are not random events. They're actual evidence that the quantum field, this limitless space of potential, is beginning to respond, turning energy into form and aligning your reality with your desire. And sign number 4 might shift how you see everything. Before we begin, don't forget to follow the channel so you never miss a message meant for you. The quantum field is a notion that originates from the discipline of physics and is used to describe a field of energy in which all possible outcomes are concurrently present. During the process of manifestation, this quantum field functions similarly to a sea of unlimited potential, at which point our ideas and intentions have an effect on which of these possibilities actually materialize. When we direct our energy toward a particular purpose, the quantum field reacts by restructuring these possibilities, bringing them into alignment with our intentions, and bringing them into the actual reality. The quantum field seems to be able to pick up on our wants and start molding the reality that surrounds us so that it reflects what it is that we want to bring into existence. Once you have decided that you want to bring something new into your life, the first step that is absolutely necessary is to make room for it to take place. One may say that your life is a glass that is full with water. Pouring out some of the water is necessary in order to make room for something fresh to come in. The alteration of space, both intellectually and emotionally, is the first indication that your manifestation is on its way to becoming a reality. The concept of clearing space may appear to be straightforward, yet the impact it has is significant. In order to make room for new experiences, people or things to enter your life, it is necessary to clear the space that you currently occupy, whether it be in your thoughts, your emotions, or even in your physical life. It is impossible to make place for the new when you continue to cling to outdated routines, relationships that have become stale, or things that are no longer beneficial to you. One of the first indications that manifestation is on its way is when you begin to experience the desire to let go of something that is no longer serving you, or when you are even compelled to do so. The way that life works to do this for you is rather fascinating. Occasionally changes occur in a natural way, and you come to the realization that you need to let go of certain things. Other times these shifts are more sudden, such as when a person loses their job, when a relationship comes to an end, or when an unexpected sale of an item occurs. Despite the fact that they can be excruciating at times, these experiences are undeniable indications that the universe is laying the groundwork for something more significant. Through the act of letting go of these impediments, you are either consciously or unconsciously creating space for new opportunities that are in accordance with the wishes that you have been harboring in your thought process. It is at this point that the quantum field reveals its presence. Each time you clear space, whether it is in your body or in your mind, you give this field the opportunity to restructure itself in accordance with your new reality. Whenever you let go of anything that is no longer beneficial to you, the energy that was confined to those regions starts to flow again, which results in the creation of new opportunities. This restructuring is an essential stage in the process of bringing your intentions into reality. It is as if the quantum field is waiting for you to make room for it so that it can begin to fill that emptiness with fresh experiences that are in alignment with what you genuinely desire. Consider the case of a person who is unsatisfied with their current romantic partnership. It's possible that this individual is interested in finding a new love, but as long as they remain in a relationship that is no longer fulfilling to them, there will be no room for something new and better to take place in their circumstances. In the event that this individual ultimately makes the decision to terminate the relationship, it may first appear to be a loss. Nonetheless, this step creates room for a new love that is more in line with their genuine requirements to enter their lives. To a similar extent, if you have a desire for financial prosperity, but continue to adhere to limiting beliefs about money, or if you continue to work at a job that does not provide you happiness, the manifestation of that wealth will be hampered until you make room for new financial chances. When letting go of things, it is normal to experience feelings of anxiety or resistance, particularly when those items have been a part of your life for such a significant amount of time. The ability to trust the process, on the other hand, is absolutely crucial. Nonetheless, every single act of letting go is a necessary step for something new to emerge. Clarity and space are the factors that the quantum field reacts to. The more you let go, the more it arranges itself to bring your goals into alignment with the world around you. Therefore, when you become aware that things, people, or situations are leaving your life, rather of clinging to what is leaving you, should make an effort to view it as a sign that the universe is preparing something better for you. This transition can be a sign that your manifestation is on its way to becoming a reality. There is the potential for something extraordinary to take place as the space in your life undergoes transformation and the quantum field starts to reconfigure the possibilities. Unanticipated opportunities begin to present themselves. These possibilities frequently appear out of nowhere, and there is no evident link between them and the things that you are attempting to bring into existence. The second indication that your manifestation is on its way is that it is almost here. The provision of opportunities that were not anticipated. There is a peculiar method in which the universe functions itself. When you are in the process of manifesting, it is not uncommon for events, invitations, or proposals to occur in your life that appear to be out of context. The invites can be as easy as a recommendation to watch a movie that you would not ordinarily choose, or they can be as substantial as a job offer in a profession that you have never considered before. These invitations could appear to be unimportant or even inconvenient at first look, yet they actually have potential that is not immediately apparent. Many people are unaware of the fact that the universe, in its vast wisdom, frequently use these unanticipated invitations as pathways to the manifestation of what it is that you really want to happen. Imagine if you are interested in attaining personal progress, and all of a sudden a friend extends an invitation to attend a workshop or lecture that you might not have considered attending on your own. It is possible that by accepting this offer, you will find a new interest, cross paths with a significant other, or get a fresh viewpoint that will completely alter the course of your life. On closer inspection, these unanticipated opportunities are essentially the universe's covert reactions to the things that you have requested. These invitations may arrive during periods of relative tranquility or on occasion in the midst of difficult circumstances. On the surface, they could appear peculiar or even unnerving. Yet there is a rationale behind their appearance. There is no such thing as a linear process in the universe. It makes connections between things that at first glance appear to be unconnected, but when viewed in a broader context, make perfect sense. It is possible to examine the concept of quantum events in order to have a better understanding of how these opportunities come about. In the quantum field, all possibilities are present at the same time, yet they continue to exist in a state of potentiality until something such as a decision, a thought, or an action collapses them into a concrete reality. You have the ability to influence which of these possibilities will come to fruition whenever you make a decision or follow your instincts on something. When you accept an invitation that you did not anticipate, for instance, you are in fact making a decision to collapse a particular possibility that exists within the quantum field. It is possible that this decision will make events that would otherwise be available to the public. Every action that you do in reaction to these unforeseen chances is a way of engaging with the quantum field, which allows you to direct the energy to materialize what it is that you want to happen. Consider a person who is interested in making a change in their place of employment, but is unsure how to get started. At some point in time, this individual is extended an invitation to attend a social gathering that at first glance does not appear to be pertinent to their professional search. However, by accepting the invitation, they come into contact with a person who is employed in the industry that they have always envisioned themselves working in. This new connection ultimately results in a job offer that drastically alters the course of their life. There are many cases like these that occur frequently. The most profound changes that occur in our lives frequently come from unexpected directions, and it is precisely in these unexpected directions that the opportunities that the universe gives us with their magic. In spite of the fact that they come in unexpected packages, they are responses to our goals. The temptation to disregard or turn down these possibilities is strong, particularly when they appear to divert you from the course of action that you had envisioned for yourself. In spite of this, it is essential to the process of manifestation that you accept these possibilities with self-assurance and curiosity. These unanticipated occurrences have the potential to serve as the turning point that brings your desires into the realm of reality. In addition, when you take advantage of these possibilities, you are demonstrating that you have faith in the universal process, as well as the knowledge that the quantum field possesses. The act of accepting an invitation is a method of communicating to the universe that you are willing to get your manifestations regardless of whether or not the path to obtaining them is what you had anticipated. The quantum field continues to align with your intentions, bringing about synchronicities and coincidences that appear to be mystical, but are in fact the next indicator that your manifestation is closer than you might believe. As you begin to notice and accept these unexpected invitations, the quantum field continues to align with your intentions. It is not merely a matter of chance that these significant coincidences have occurred. The fact that your ideas, desires, and the world around you are aligning in a profound and substantial way is made abundantly evident by the presence of these signs. As synchronicities begin to appear, this is the third indication that your manifestation is getting closer to being realized. The term synchronicity refers to the occurrence of events in which what you imagine or desire materializes in reality almost automatically and unexpectedly. It is as if the universe is directly responding to your ideas, bringing forth occurrences, individuals, or things that appear to be perfectly synced with your wishes. It is possible for these occurrences to range from an unexpected phone call from someone you were thinking about to discovering exactly what you needed at the correct moment in a manner that defies conventional sense. These occurrences are not merely a series of coincidental occurrences. Rather, they are manifestations of a profound alignment between your inner energy and the flow the universe is experiencing. When you begin to experience synchronicities on a more regular basis, this is a strong indication that you are in congruence with the route that you are on to manifest your desires. Carl Jung, a psychologist, is credited with popularizing the idea of synchronicity. Jung defined meaningful coincidences as occurrences that, despite the fact that they do not have a clear causal connection, have a significant connection for the individual who is experiencing them. When it comes to the process of manifestation, synchronicities are an indication that your intentions are getting closer and closer to being realized. These coincidences are like a subtle language of the universe, demonstrating that what you think and feel is being mirrored back to you in the shape of events that occur in the outside world. In addition, the more you align yourself with your goals, the more these synchronicities will become apparent to you. They will serve as subtle reminders that you are heading in the correct direction. An examination of the theory of quantum entanglement can help us gain a deeper comprehension of the functioning of synchronicities. At the quantum level, particles that have interacted continue to be connected in such a way that the state of one particle instantly impacts the state of another particle, regardless of the distance that separates them. Our conventional conceptions of time and space are called into question by the fact that everything in the universe is interrelated in ways that are not immediately obvious. The phenomenon of synchronicity can be interpreted as a manifestation of quantum entanglement in action. The events that take place in the material world are influenced by your thoughts and aspirations when they are transmitted into the quantum field. It is because of this profound connectivity that occurrences that appear to be unconnected to one another occur in perfect harmony. This lends credence to the notion that everything in the universe is connected in a far more intimate manner than we are able to observe. Imagine that you are thinking about someone who you have not communicated with in a very long time. You receive a message from that person all of a sudden, or you happen to stumble into them by chance at a location that you did not anticipate. An additional popular example is when you are looking for a solution to a particular problem, and all of a sudden the answer comes to you in an unexpected manner. This could be through a discussion, a book, or an experience that you have in your everyday life. Not only do these synchronicities affirm your thoughts and objectives, but they also enhance your connection with the flow of the universe. They are there to serve as reminders that you are in alignment with what it is that you want to manifest, and that the universe is actively responding to the intentions that you have set forth. In order to establish a connection with the process of manifestation that is even more profound, it is possible to pay attention to synchronicities. Your energy is aligning with the realities you want to create, and every synchronicity serves as a reminder that the universe is listening to you and that it acknowledges your existence. In order to have faith in synchronicities, one must also be willing to be open to the unknown. It is possible that these occurrences will appear to be unimportant or minor at times, but with closer inspection, you will discover that they have a more profound significance. It is as if they are a series of tiny lights that illuminate the way, leading you in the direction of the accomplishment of your goals. The manifestation process is characterized by a number of characteristics, one of which is the emergence of significant problems once synchronicities begin to affect the reality that is occurring around you. This is the fourth indication that the manifestation of your creation is drawing near. These obstacles, despite the fact that they may appear to be terrifying or uncomfortable, are in fact beneficial tools for personal development. In the form of hidden possibilities, they are designed to assist you in breaking down barriers within yourself and aligning your energy with the things that you wish to bring into existence. During the process of manifestation, it is not uncommon for significant obstacles to appear at precisely the moment when you are on the verge of seeing your goals come true. There are many different ways in which these issues might present themselves, ranging from emotional and financial difficulties to obstacles that appear to be insurmountable. However, another thing that a lot of people fail to comprehend is that these challenges are not meant to impede your progress, but rather to force it forward. The presence of these signals indicates that you are on the verge of entering a new level of consciousness and accomplishment. The existence of these problems serves as a test, providing you with the opportunity to liberate yourself from limiting ideas, phobias, and previous patterns that are still present in your life. Something changes within you as a result of your ability to confront and triumph over these problems. You are able to realign your energy, which results in it becoming more powerful and capable of maintaining the new reality that you are creating. In addition, they provide you with the chance to hone your concentration and resolve, so assisting you in determining the extent to which you are willing to develop in order to achieve the things that you want. Therefore, rather than viewing them as obstacles, you should strive to consider them as stairs that you need to climb in order to achieve a higher level of consciousness and come into line with your aspirations. Consider the difficulties you face to be a type of purification. Confronting and letting go of anything that is not in alignment with the new reality you want to create is something that they compel you to do. This may include repressed anxieties, unresolved traumatic experiences, or even relationships and circumstances that are no longer beneficial to your overall well-being. Additionally, as you progress and develop as a result of these obstacles, your energy will become cleaner, more focused, and ultimately more aligned with what it is that you are attempting to bring into existence. In the absence of these challenges, it would be simple to remain mired in outdated patterns of behavior or mentalities, which could cause you to remain away from the goals you have set for yourself. As an illustration, if you are working toward the manifestation of financial abundance, you may encounter obstacles that are associated with outdated patterns of scarcity or restricting ideas regarding money. It is for this reason that these difficulties come into your life, so that you can eventually face them, triumph over them, and as a result, clear the way for the plenty that you so desperately seek to enter your life. On the quantum level, every obstacle that you meet and triumph over causes the potential field that surrounds you to undergo a reorganization. Imagine that every obstacle is a wave that interferes with the quantum field, causing a reorganization of the possibilities that are available. When you confront these obstacles head-on, new chances in the quantum sector make themselves available to you. These opportunities were previously out of reach before this restructuring took place. An energy cleansing is a process that is comparable to this one. You can build a new energy pattern in the quantum field by going through the process of releasing obstacles and facing problems with a positive and resilient mindset. This will result in a pattern that is more in alignment with the outcomes that you want to manifest. It is vital to undergo this reorganization in order to bring about manifestations that are more seamlessly manifested and in harmony with your deepest intentions. On the contrary, these challenging periods are not indications that you ought to give up. Rather, they are indications that you are heading in the correct direction and that something wonderful is on the horizon. Think of these challenges as the universe's way of testing you, asking if you're truly ready to receive what you've asked for. By facing them with courage and determination, you're not just overcoming obstacles. You're becoming the stronger, more aligned version of yourself that your dreams require. Every challenge holds a hidden invitation to release what no longer serves you and make space for what's meant to come. These experiences also remind us that the universe is constantly in motion, adjusting, responding, and reshaping itself according to your intentions. And when you begin to see these difficulties not as setbacks, but as essential steps in the manifestation journey, everything begins to flow more smoothly. The path becomes lighter, more meaningful, and full of transformation. As you learn to grow through what you go through, the quantum field reorganizes itself around your evolving energy. This shift creates new openings, new possibilities, and ultimately, the perfect environment for your manifestation to become real. Through this dynamic of growth and resistance, you build something powerful: trust. A deep, unshakable trust that what you desire is already on its way into your life. Thank you for walking this path with me. If this message resonated, please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. It helps others discover this content and allows us to keep creating more for you. Share this with someone who might need to hear it, and let us know your thoughts, stories, or breakthroughs in the comments below. Once again, thank you for being here. Take care, and I'll see you soon.